Alright, hey guys, it's Chris bringing you a video. This video is going to be talking about 9/11, and I'm really sketchy about talking about this because, of course, as you guys know in my stuff, I really don't edit or script it, so I'm just going off the top of my head, and I figured I'd do this standing up because, I don't know, sitting down kind of is like irritating, and I don't know, I feel like restless because I'm really nervous about this video, and so you can see my hands move a lot like I normally do, and I'm sorry for that. That's just like a habit I have of doing. I'm very animated when I talk. But I guess I'm gonna start off by saying it was a tragic day. I'm sure you guys already know that, but it's really horrible to me that, so many lives were impacted by this, and so many lives that were innocent were taken from us, and just because I didn't know them doesn't take anything away from it. I don't have to know you to mourn your loss if you were an innocent. And I think it's really sick, trying not to say any bad words in this video, I think it's really sick that madmen can do that, take innocent life from people, and have no regards, I guess, for other people's lives. And I know they had their reasons for doing it. I'm not saying they were good reasons, not by any means, but I find it tragic how people can take innocent lives when all those people essentially had nothing to do with anything. They were just people living their own lives. And I think I'm trying to find the right words to say. I think it's really horrible that people are still mourning the loss and are still feeling the pain and the suffering from that day. I think it's really sad, and I wish there was something I could do to take their pain away. And if you're watching and you're someone who's affected by it, I do wish I could take your pain away, because I can't say I know that pain or I understand that pain, because that was such a sudden loss and such a gigantic event that happened that there's no way I could possibly understand how you feel. But I do wish I could take all that pain away. The main thing I took away from it, from my own personal view, is cherish your life. Because we were all given a gift when we were born, and that was the gift of life. But in a way, it's the weirdest gift we get. And I say that because it's a gift we have to give back. We're given life, and then our life is taken. So, I really hope that you do remember that day, 9/11. But I guess it's been... That gave me a heart attack. Sorry, something just shifted on my dress, or my area. Anyway, what I want you to do is to appreciate life. And I'm not saying you can't mourn the loss of the people, but I think now is the time where we need to realize that this world's crazy, and it's crazy, and it's growing in its craziness, things are happening every day, all these events that happen, and you gotta live your life, and it's good to remember that day, 9/11, and I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but I think we need to stop being so depressed about it and grow from it, I guess, if that's the right word. Because yes, it was a tragic event, and you guys can talk about how, you're sick and disgusted with the people who did it. And in a slight-ish way, I am, but I know there's always going to be twisted people in this world, and I'm not always going to like what they do, and I'm not always going to like the people they affect, but I know I can't change that. By any means, I'm not allowed to change that. And if there's anything I try to do now, it's try to take a lesson away from every tragic story I hear. And with this one, I think the main thing it taught me when I was a couple years back, I guess, when I finally understood how monumental it was. Monumental, the right word? Is that we should appreciate our life, And I guess the kind of sad way to say it, or to put it in perspective, is, so many lives ended like that, and your life is just the same. Your life has the possibility of ending tomorrow. Your life has the possibility of ending in 10 minutes, You can die by so many things nowadays. You're not in control of this entire world. You're not in control of everyone. That's the scary part. Knowing that there's twisted people out there and that you can't control them, and that they essentially dictate whether you live or not. And I'm not saying don't trust anyone, because people like that are hard to come by. But just know that you aren't always promised tomorrow. And I think we need to take time and truly cherish this gift that we were given. And really, what we need to do is grow and come closer together. Because I feel like even nowadays, we still have too much hate in our hearts. People are too busy talking bad about each other or causing drama, It's pointless. It's stuff like that that causes us to go insane, So I want you to appreciate your life, You were given it. I would say by God, but I know not everyone believes in God. So you were given it by God, Buddha, Allah, or maybe you were just poof, here. Whatever you believe in, you were given this life. Don't let it go to waste. Do the things you want to do, and try to do the things you're scared of doing. Even if there's risk. Because sometimes people don't truly appreciate their lives. And that's years wasted. Years that they can't get back. Memories they could have had. Laughs they could have had. In the same sense, more pain could have been added, but maybe they would have learned something. Maybe they could have found answers. But you'll never know unless you live your life. And I know I talked about it in my video about, I think it was never giving up. But you should. Just don't give up on your dreams. Do what you want to do. Don't grow up in 20 years and look back and be like, you know what? Man, I should have asked Kathy out. Or should have taken those 2 years of art classes so I could be a professional artist. You know, you have to appreciate life and cherish it and live it. Don't be ashamed to live your life. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Because going back to what I said, you're not always promised tomorrow. You shouldn't live worrying about what people think of you. Just do what you want to do. That's what 9/11 taught me. Is I need to remember that this is my life. The heart that beats in here is mine, not yours. And I have to do what I need to do in my life. And I'm going to do it. And that's why I started making these videos. Because I wanted to send messages in them. And I wanted to make people laugh. So this is what I'm doing. Because if I'm going to leave a legacy, in these videos is how I'm going to do it. And I guess you could kind of say that 9/11 was an inspiration of doing this, because I always figured if my life ended, would people ever wonder what I thought? And this is a way for you guys to know what I'm thinking and my thoughts on subjects. So if there's something that you want to do, go out and do it. Even if it takes a little time or money, just go out and do it. Especially if it's something you want to do. Because you never know. You may never get to do it. So what I want you guys to do, and my, I guess, comment challenge for you, is in the comment section below, name 5 things that you appreciate in your life. Just 5. And I really hope you guys never forget the severity of this event, of this date, or of that date when it happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you took something away from it. And also, with naming the 5 things you appreciate, please leave your comments and thoughts about your thoughts about 9/11, I guess. And until next time, I will see you guys later.